Interestingly, Merab revealed that this time around he hasn't been studying O'Malley's old fights much. Merab says he's added some new tools but hasn't made crazy changes, not even to his diet. Well, here's what he had to say.
I did added some new things in my game, and either in striking or grappling opinion, and I'm still trying to get better everywhere, and I think like I'm much better fighter now, and like nothing, like I don't change nothing crazy, like not even my diet or something, like, you know, I always say after the fight, like, oh, I'm gonna like do like new way, like diet weight cut, but I'm still doing it all the way. My weight cut starts actually from now, you know, and yeah, nothing specific, but yeah, I have to. One thing what I missed this camp, I wasn't watching his like fights much, you know. First fight I studied him, so now this time, like tonight, I think if I have moment time, you know, I'm gonna go watch. I have to, you know, but you know, some family member call you, and then and then it's a sleep time, and
it's busy, man. Champ life is busy, brother. I trust you. I know. I know how it goes. Yeah,
last week I did, like this week I did like 7 Zoom interview and media day, and yeah, who else? Mike Bisping interview, and then, you know, like, you know, some stuff.
But who you got winning this rematch? Merab or Sean O'Malley? Chael Sonnen is known for calling it like he sees it, and he just dropped a bombshell about the Jones versus Aspinall fight. Chael Sonnen claims no one cares about this fight anymore. He believes people have already decided to move on. And this is not just hearsay, he backed it up with some real statistical data. According to Chael, every time he posts about the fight, the numbers of views drop, even with catchy thumbnails, inside info, and big headlines. He says the UFC could flip the hype switch, but for now, interest is fading fast.
I've never in my life seen it's going the other way. This fight isn't getting headlines anymore. I can't make any money as a guy that's on YouTube. I can't make money talking about this fight because I can't even get anybody to click on it. I come with a thumbnail and a photo, and even I come in with inside scoop. My numbers are going down, and I don't think that's anything that with the UFC and their abilities, I believe they could flip that script really quick. Yeah. I'm just sharing with you as I study this sport, and I love to study it from a little bit different perspective. I've never seen anything like this. And you use the word apathetic, maybe that's what it is. I have my own hypothesis, which is the audience is not convinced they're going to get it. They don't want to get excited. They don't want to hear about it anymore because they just don't believe we can get that fight to the ring. Whether I'm right on that guess or not, I am right, and I can prove it by numbers that this fight is losing steam. There was a headline on this last week, Ariel. I click and refresh the websites, the elbows and the manias and the junkies all day long. When it popped up and I saw it, this story, Jon Jones, Tom Aspinall, side by side, was number 3. It had fallen to number 3. It couldn't even command the media for a day, not even for 3 hours of the day. It was the 3rd story down, and I'm just sharing with you, you're completely right. This fight is getting smaller, not bigger.
Let us know if this theory is true. Have fans really lost interest in this fight? Let us know down in the comments. More about Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall. People are comparing Tom Aspinall waiting for Jon Jones to Michael Chandler waiting for Conor McGregor, but Tom shut that down. He also listed off anyone and everyone he's ready to face. I'm not waiting for one fight. I'm not trying to fight one guy. I'm trying to fight all the guys. Cyril Gane Volkov rematch, Almeida, Derek Lewis, Brock Lesnar, whoever it is. I don't care. Let's not talk about Jon Jones anymore. I'm the active guy. I'm going to fight somebody, and that's going to be announced pretty soon. Tom just made it clear. But let us know if you still believe we shall have the Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall fight by the end of this year. As we continue, be sure to leave a like on this video. Thanks in advance. Before Carlos Prates stepped into the octagon at UFC Kansas City, something powerful happened behind the scenes. A man named Randy, battling esophageal cancer, sent Carlos a message on social media. Randy's treatment was making him lose his hair. So he asked Carlos if he would shave his head in support. Carlos didn't hesitate. Carlos shaved his head without a second thought, and it meant the world to Randy.
First time I play baseball, and now it's the first time I'm gonna shave some hair.
There you go.
Huge honor for me, man. Huge honor for me. If it's painful, let me know, bro.
But Carlos shared heartbreaking news. Randy has passed away. On Instagram, Carlos posted, "Today we lost a guy from our team. Just want to say thank you to this guy for teaching me a lot of lessons during the week of my last fight. Also thanks for all single word and energy you sent me, brother. One of the best fighters I ever meet, and I'm not talking about fight in the cage. We are proud of you, bro. I fought so hard. Now it's time to rest. Randy, rest in peace, brother. It was a huge honor to meet that guy. I will never forget. A powerful moment. This is what the fight game is really about: heart, respect, and connection." Joe Pyfer is full of confidence ahead of his fight with Kelvin Gastelum this weekend. He respects Kelvin's toughness but sees himself as more complete. He also talked about how his last fight wasn't the real him. While on the Believe You Me podcast, Pyfer didn't hold back.
I get to fight in the best organization in the world, and all I have to worry about is me, man. Like, at the end of the day, I think this fight is a layup for me, and I just need to be focused for 15 minutes, and I'll outclass this dude anywhere. You know, I know he's a vet, and I know he's tough, but I can beat his for 15 minutes. I'm not just a one-trick pony. I'm not just a one-style guy. Like, I can grapple. I think it's underrated. And I think a lot of his film prep is going to be off my Jack Hermanson fight, where I had walking pneumonia the whole camp, and then I had 2 staph infections, antibiotics. Like, I could go on with what wasn't right. You know, it was my first new contract, and I needed money. I couldn't say no to my first main event. And, you know, whatever. I lost a 5-round fight. And it's not like I got finished. I didn't get rocked. So I think if he comes out and his style is to try to wrestle me and get me tired, like, bro, I'm ready for anything this weekend. So I'm just thankful I have the opportunity and I get to actually fight a guy like KG. I have no ill will towards him, but, you know, I'm not a stepping stone, and I'm not one of these kids that doesn't believe in himself. So I know I got the bigger power, and I just need to stay focused. That's it. 15 minutes of...
Sean Strickland turned down a fight with Caio Borralho because of mutual respect. Sean explained why the fight just didn't make sense emotionally. Instead, he's looking for bigger names.
Can you tell the people when you're fighting next, or no, you can't announce that yet?
So they offered me to fight one of my friends.
Okay.
And I think we both kind of collectively said no.
Yeah. Just
because it's like, it'd be one thing if he just like was a bag, but like he has a wife, a kid, like, you know, you want to talk about the men you respect. He's somebody I respect as a man. So it's like, now I was telling Mitch, like, at a press conference, what do you want me to say? Hey, you dirty Brazilian, man, like, sees your family's doing well, like, am I invited to the birthday party? So
wait, is it Alex?
Nah, it was Kyle.
Oh,
but those fights are just hard, dude, because you're like, I mean, like, you got a wife, you got a kid, who I personally know, who I like.
Kyle's a cool guy.
He's such a cool guy.
He really is.
Like,
he shows a lot of love to me a lot, so super nice, super genuine.
Yeah, bro, he's a really nice guy. So it's one of those things where it's like, do I really want?
So when you fight your next fight, it's got to be someone you really don't respect.
Not even that, bro. It's more of like, I just don't want to be a homie. It could be anyone. It could be RDR. It could be bigger. It could be anybody. I just don't want it to be.
Who should Sean Strickland fight next? Let us know down in the comments. Henry Cejudo doesn't think the rematch between Sean O'Malley and Merab Dvalishvili would go any differently. Cejudo made it clear that he respects O'Malley's power but doesn't believe he stands a chance against Merab Dvalishvili.
Merab's gas tank is just different, bro. And I personally feel like his level changes. He has to fight the same fight, but just stay away from the right hand, stay away from that front kick, and he's good. If he can protect his body, keep his hands up, it's a fight that only Merab could lose. But this is MMA, bro, and if they're giving Sean another opportunity after getting 50-45, I mean, he does have a chance. He does have a chance because he doesn't have to go to Corey Sandhagen. He doesn't have to go through, you know, the top 5 divisions to get back to the title. You know what I'm saying? So this is just you know, he's getting a little silver platter. But could he do it? Could he get the job done? Of course. But he's gonna have to do it within those first 2. Because if he doesn't, it's going to be the exact same fight, and Merab's confidence of knowing what he could do to him and take him down is just there. So for that reason, I have Merab Dvalishvili via decision, all 5 rounds, 50-45.
Do you agree with him? Drop your thoughts down in the comments section. Sean O'Malley posted a clip of himself watching Conor McGregor's rematch with Nate Diaz. Conor saw it and reposted it on X saying, "Very excited for this match." Now to our top comments. Here are the top comments from the last video. Detsy says, "Was Killer Bean based on John Jones? Their physiques are identical." And Abudujana13 said, "Thanks for the video, MMA lad." Well, anytime, brother. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you gotta do is comment down below. And that's it for today, and don't miss out on daily fight news and content. Be sure to subscribe now and turn on the notification bell. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.